Hi, I'm Jalen.
And I'm Belinda.
Welcome to
Married to the Tea.
Cheers.
Welcome back, Spill Squad.
Today we're going to be recapping Married at First Sight Season 20, Episodes 7, 8, and 9. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and like this video so you don't miss any of our weekly recaps. With that being said,
let's boogie.
Oh my God. How about that? Poor Nick.
He can't catch a break.
Right into it. Oh my God.
You know, for a little split second, when she said, my grandma used to say that, I thought she was going to be like, oh, that's so sweet.
Nope. She's like, and that's Nick. You need to stop.
Yeah. Another ick by Courtney.
God forbid you say anything at this point.
I know.
So we can get into the dinner party. This is something we haven't seen on MAFS US before. This is
with the experts watching behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I think it's nice that they don't know because they could just say whatever they want without having that thought in the background. Like, am I about to say something that I'm going to get in trouble for? Or are they going to think is a good thing I said?
Yeah, because usually when the experts are around, you're way more polished. Like, you're trying to be your most mature, is it introspective? Is that the word?
I'm not sure. We have to chat.
You're trying to be your most mature, emotionally intelligent self, and here they're just throwing out, vibing, saying whatever's on their mind with the guys on the side. I mean, they know the cameras are there, but they don't know that experts are above watching.
Yeah.
So.
And they're coming up with their own questions for each other.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Way more natural than the experts like asking all of them at a dinner table, how are y'all doing? Going in a circle. So I think it's very entertaining. This whole setup is so much fun. They just think they're going to party with each other and mingle and catch up. Yeah. And they're being analyzed.
I love when they're all getting dressed in their outfits and they're all like, they were all telling each other like really nice things about the outfits.
Wait, no, not all of them.
Who didn't?
Poor Nick. He was like, Nick he just is giving uncomfortable. Like, I don't understand. Like, he's getting dressed and he's like, I've never worn this chain before. And he's like, probably looking for like, oh, you look nice, wear it. Oh. And and he's like, oh, but he has to hype himself up. So he's like, oh, it looks pretty good. And she's in the mirror, she's like, okay, cocky. And I'm just like, this guy can't get it right. He truly can't.
I mean, at this point, I think he does have to hype himself up because I don't think she's going to do it.
He does need to be his biggest cheerleader. Yeah, he can't lose that at this point because that's kind of like all he has right now.
Yeah, because then you can lose your whole self. You'll start to just kind of go downhill.
Yeah.
If she's not doing it, he's not doing it, you can get lost.
Yeah. You see them all walking and mingle. What do we think about fucking Adam's outfit?
Adam's outfit.
Oh my God.
Everybody laughed when they saw his outfit. And I'm going to agree with the experts when they say that he wants to take control of that room. And by taking control, he comes up with these silly outfits and stuff to wear because it attracts attention.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And Marissa she lets him be. Could you imagine if Adam was paired up with Courtney?
No.
She would be
she would change that
where
outfit.
Do you think you're going?
Like, what are you wearing?
But the dinner party starts off nice and pleasant. Everyone seems to be communicating. I'm super happy because we find out that Devin and Caitlin are doing super well.
Yeah.
She's like finally kind of
putting more effort into
and
it.
Let her guard down a little bit more. And I think what's also funny is I think you see them like when they're about to get into these group settings, like Courtney and Nick walk in holding hands, but then you hear the experts say the minute they walked in and everyone saw them, then they dropped hands.
Yeah, but when they walked in, she literally said, let's hold hands.
Yeah, but then she let go. They let go immediately, which is what the experts picked up on.
I felt like that was just a plan. Like, she's like, let's just hold hands, just because she knows they're about to walk into the room. They're about to be on camera.
I think everyone's putting their best selves on
naturally,
a little bit.
She let go because she forgot at this point, because there's so many people that she's saying hi to that now she just forgot about the holding hands thing.
Yeah, she's like, and X over.
Yeah.
Where's Adam?
Where's Adam so we can pull him for a chat?
Oh my God. It's really funny that she won't hype up Nick's outfit when he is wearing a sick jacket, nice chain, looks good. Yeah. But she's gonna say at the end of the night that Adam was the best looking. We'll get there, but oh my God. Oh my God, girl.
Yeah. To say that in front of her new spouse.
So let's talk about it. So she spends the dinner kind of just putting him down. One of the things she does that kind of drives me a little nuts is when she she says it to the experts. She says it to the group. She's like, this poor guy, this poor man, this little man over here, this fucking loser. Honestly, it's just like what she's getting at. I'm like, damn, girl. It's so weird.
It's mean.
It's mean. Like, okay, if I were him, I would be starting to get annoyed. I'd be like, can you just like cut that part out of your script already? Like, it's so obnoxious.
Nick's going along to get along at this point, it looks like to me.
You think?
I think he's just like letting her do her thing and just going
Observing.
along with it. Yeah.
He doesn't seem to like conflict, so he just kind of like lets her, and he doesn't say anything. Like when they're doing their OTF, OTFs are what are
On
they
the
called?
fly.
On the fly interviews is what they call them. So they're doing their OTF, and she's like, Adam's the hottest of the group, and he's standing next to her. He's like, that's a crazy comment. But later, like, doesn't acknowledge it again, like, doesn't bring it up, which maybe they talk about it off camera, we don't see. But I would be like, he seems to brush things off really easy with her, and he has thick skin, which I think anybody's going to need to have in general to be with her. But that would set me back. If my partner on the show said, like, if Josh had said, Brittany was the hottest looking person on the cast, I'd be like,
then marry her.
I think I'm done here.
Then marry her.
You can have her.
Then swap.
Go ahead. Do it now. Like, I'm out of here immediately.
Yeah.
Who says things like that?
It won't be the first swap. It's okay.
It won't be. It'll be a more dignified swap.
Yeah.
Just get it over with. You know, go sit at their table.
Let's just get the approval of the other couple and make it happen.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that Marissa is willing to swap, because it seems as though Marissa is like
smitten.
She's okay with Adam, and actually Adam. They had like that little date before where they're just like
made her dinner.
Yeah, and he was really cute about it. He actually was.
And he wasn't really like silly goofy.
No.
He was very mature.
Yeah.
I think he gets more silly goofy honestly around the people.
Yeah.
But then with her, he is more like laid back and like normal.
Yeah.
He's not wearing the stupid outfits.
I know. I mean, he's even pouring her the wine.
Yeah, and
he's not being judgmental about it. Yeah.
And he's saying like how he's always been in relationships, and she's like super impressed. So that's why I think when they're in these big groups, I think everybody's like quick to judge. Like, this man probably acts like a clown 24/7. But Marissa's so cool with it because she's like, well, behind the scenes, he's a normal dude. Sure, he likes to wear his flower outfits, but like. So I think that's what some of them are missing, is seeing their one-on-one dynamic.
Yeah.
Same with the experts.
I think the experts do see some of that.
They do. They saw it at the beginning. That's why they picked him. But yeah, you hear Devin and Caitlin start to say that they're doing really well, and she's like touching him at the dinner. And thank God, because I was really rooting for them, and then they let me down pretty hard. But I'm happy.
I know. I'm rooting for
hoping
Devin.
they stay good.
I like, okay, so Courtney, I feel like she's just like still in sabotage mode. And I felt like Caitlin was also starting to do that as well, but now she seems to try to be coming around to try to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
And you hear her explain that she did feel like she was doing certain things that she thought were good, and to her they were, because that's as much as she can give.
And then you have like Mecca and Belle Jolie, where he's just acting in love with her at the dinner, which was nice to see.
I thought it was nice. I thought he was like just talking about how they're getting along, and I feel like he's right. They have been getting along, but he did say before they went to dinner, he did say that he has noticed that now whenever they're being a little bit more intimate, that it's him initiating and not her. And I think that's because of that conversation they had on honeymoon. She's pulling herself back.
Yeah, and he noticed that, and it's like, honestly good, because you fucked
move.
that up. That was your fault.
Yeah. Good for her.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes from these girls, you know?
Yeah, that was good. But then you obviously have the trouble couple, which they make me laugh out loud, Sean and Nikki. So she comes in alone, experts are worried, he's got work, so he comes in later, and they're sitting there while people are talking, they're just going, she's like, I'm not sure how to talk about you without embarrassing you.
That was rough. I just couldn't even believe she said that. I just felt like, wow, like that's That's rough.
They're just so
That
funny.
really is.
Because they talk so disrespectfully to each other, and then they're cool.
But I'm just saying, like, there's some of the things that the women have said this season, if the roles were reversed and the men were saying these things, they would be like in so much trouble. I mean, can you imagine if Nick said, oh, Marissa was the hottest girl there?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, if my partner said that about one of you guys, I would lose my fucking mind.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if the roles were reversed, it would not be okay.
And I don't understand. Nick is too nice. Like, she says things, and it's almost like she's testing him.
To like either
show
fight
some
back
emotion.
or pull away. Like,
yeah.
I feel like
she said she's used to people leaving, so it's like she wants to give him a reason.
I feel like Caitlyn too. I think that's why Caitlyn does it, to kind of just see if Devin's gonna like argue or fight about it.
And then she can be like, yep, and I knew you're like that. I don't like that about you. I'm out. Which, hey, been there.
Yeah. But I think that's a situation with Nikki and Sean as well.
What do you mean?
I feel like Nikki does the little things like that, like at the dinner table where she told him, I don't know how to talk to them about us without embarrassing you.
I think she's being serious.
I think that's rough.
I think that's legit. Like, he clearly pissed her off on their double date.
But I think there's so many ways you can say that story without embarrassing someone.
Well, I think she was trying to be a bitch. I would totally say something like that. I don't know how to talk to them about you without making you look like a goddamn fool.
I don't know.
Which is true, because she starts to explain her story, but then you clearly start to see the guys take his side, and then Nikki, for a second, does start to seem like, okay, this is kind of getting a little crazy. Like, I don't know if Sean was trying to do all that to you. I think you're taking it a little out of proportion.
Well, I think they also started to side with Sean because she also put him down with the whole like 5'5" comment, towering over you of all 5'5" or something like that. So
they came to his defense quick.
Oh, real quick. Treat people how you want to be treated. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but she's right. He does talk disrespectfully.
I think Devin was right when he said that they're two big egos and they're just rubbing up against each other. So I don't think that anybody should be talking to anybody a certain way. I think when you're arguing, respect is the number one thing to keep.
Yeah.
And their two egos keep them from communicating the right way.
But then you see the experts saying that even Sean doesn't even want to hear Devin because he's like, I'm not about to be schooled by you. Which is, again, a power dynamic of Sean. That's his issue, is like he thinks he's above
this younger guy. You're not above this younger guy. You can learn from the youth. I know I do.
Yeah, that's like when we had issues with you guys. Like, Chad would always we'd all team up and Chad would throw out some random weird words of wisdom. We would start a group cheers. We'd be like, okay, everyone's together. Let's cheers. Who wants to lead it? Chad, I'll lead it. And then he's just like, this is some real bullshit we're going through on this show. But let's have a good night, but fuck all of it at the same time. Like, he would say the craziest cheers is. It would just
be like a negative.
So negative.
Cheer. Like, I hate this. I hate this whole thing.
Like, we were on couples retreat, which is such a nice, like, beautiful. We just got in there, and I'm pretty sure it's always just like all right, everybody, let's just burn this shit down. Let's honestly just get the fuck out of here now. Let's go. Cheers.
He just hated the whole thing, the whole situation.
I'm like, should we be letting him do the toast anymore? I'm not sure.
I don't feel like this cast, I don't feel like we've seen anybody who kind of like is really like
negative,
hating the whole
You can tell who
experiment.
gives production a hard time too. I feel like now that like we've done the show and like seen how some people treat production, I don't think I'm picking up on bad vibes that anybody is frustrated with the cameras or with the production, which is really nice to see.
I love that. I love that because you can't go through this experiment comfortably when somebody does have those issues.
Yeah, like if one person in the couple is comfortable with the cameras and is open to the process and knows what they signed up for, and then the other one is acting like, oh my God, who put me here? It's just like you can't enjoy the process or even get the most out of it.
Even when the conflict isn't even coming from your partner and it's coming from somebody else in the group,
Yeah.
it still sets a tone and it puts a mood, and then you almost have to like shake it off
Yeah.
to start talking again on camera.
It's like when we would get together and like we knew someone was upset with production, it's just like, ooh, we can't even have like a normal time right now because someone's cussed
upset.
out production.
Yeah. It makes for a really awkward
someone just
moment.
disrespected our camera guy, but we're gonna sit here and eat our salad.
Yeah, and give us like a second, and now we have to go back to
bizarre.
being ourselves.
Yeah, but I feel like everybody on this cast, it's like a breath of fresh air because they all clearly know what they signed up for.
Yeah.
No one's like storming off. No one's doing anything crazy.
No one's left their spouse yet.
Yeah.
Walked out.
Well, Nikki and Sean got close when after
Yeah.
the dinner, he's like, why didn't you just leave then? And she starts packing her shit. But she's like, I'll be back. They are the funniest
He's like,
couple.
why don't you just leave? And she takes off the coat. I'll give this back to you.
Yeah.
That one?
And
Nikki,
then-
all the things he said to Nikki outside the restaurant were the things she wanted him to say inside the restaurant.
Yeah, I think he just liked the pity party the boys were throwing for him. I think he liked them having his back too. So it's like, I'm gonna let her burn to the ground right now.
But they had gone out with Mecca and Beljoli as well. And Mecca and Beljoli didn't say anything, but Mecca did say, or asked her if she was holding herself accountable to her part of it.
Yeah.
So that tells me that they saw something the night before
Well,
that
I
they
think
didn't
we all
completely
have. Like
say.
we've seen Nikki kind of just like lose her shit on something misunderstood that she might misunderstand. But then I also see her side all the time too.
She kind of came in a little defensive.
She came in a little hot, but also that probably comes with her not being super sexually attracted. Because if you're super sexually attracted to someone, you're going to give them a little more grace.
Oh yeah, love
if you're
becomes
not,
blind at that point.
Yeah, love is blind. Love is blind. But then if you're not,
That's on Netflix.
Yeah,
Nick
yeah.
said.
Yeah, that's on Netflix, Nick said. But if you're not sexually attracted, I'm watching every fucking thing you're doing and I'm picking
To
your
get
part.
out.
Yeah. So I get it, Nikki.
She's trying to build attraction. So
She is.
his goal right now is to try to do everything good, but at the same time, he has to be himself. And that sucks because if himself is not for her, then it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
At the end of
But
the day.
then, so we get to the next episode. It starts off with Nikki and Sean in therapy with the experts. And this is why they make me laugh. Like, they just went from being crazy with each other, and then they're sitting there, and immediately he sits down next to her. She's like, oh, room? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Room? And then they just like start talking, and you start to get to know more about Sean, which
Yeah.
I do understand. He felt like he wasn't heard. He had a bad childhood, and now he needs to get 50% of his words out to feel heard. And
Apparently,
He's
people
gotta work
weren't
on it.
listening. Yeah.
yeah, and
So it's something
she-
that triggers him now.
And I think her hearing that, I think it makes her be like, okay, you're not like this because you're a fucking pretentious asshole. Like, you've been through
been through
things.
stuff.
Yeah, and she does a really good job at giving him grace and not shutting down. She really like comes back and like tries.
Yeah.
And she always gives him a fresh start is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And they give him really good homework and
I like that they also like mediated the whole conversation.
yeah, made them like restart their sentences.
Yeah. So that they learn how to
Yeah.
talk to each other, which I
Yeah.
think, oh my gosh, could we just have that in like real life?
No, really, I was practicing. While she was saying, I was like, and I feel. And he's like, don't say this. And I'm like, oh, okay. Not but.
Yeah.
Comma.
Comma.
It's about the comma. I think Dr. Brunson is seriously surprising me. He's giving such good advice to everybody.
Oh, that's not surprising to me. I've been watching his interview.
I can't believe, like, he's...
When I saw that he was going to be on the show, I was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm here for this.
I will say I love Pastor Cal. I think he was the best expert across
for
the
sure.
board. Dr. Pia, not my favorite. And then Dr. Pepper, not my favorite. But like, I think both of these experts are very up to date, up to speed, modern. They just get it. And they're giving way better advice, I feel like. I feel like the other ones were just giving advice to say whatever we needed to hear to stay together.
Yes.
And these ones are more working on the individual person.
Yeah. Or the couple, but they're giving the advice of that's going to help them.
It's
Not like
just-
saying something to them like, do you want to be single your whole life? Like I was told.
Yeah, and that's how
was
Dr.
crazy.
Pia and Dr. Pepper were. I don't know. I think they are really good at helping them work things through in the moment, on the spot.
Yeah.
And everybody's receiving their advice really well.
Yeah.
But now Sean and Nikki took that feedback and they're good again.
For now. They're good for a couple more episodes.
No, they're good for until they're gonna open the next episode, the next batch, and like, Sean and Nikki are gone. They're done.
No. Oh my God. Poor Sean. I heard he's getting torn up on TikTok. I haven't seen it at all. No, I haven't seen it at all, but I have read that he is getting torn up on TikTok. If anybody knows who's watching, tell us in the comments.
Yeah, wait, I don't think you can hate on them because as crazy as they're being, they also repair and want to try so much.
Yeah. And they're being real. They're not
So
afraid
real.
to have these conversations with each other.
And they told everybody else, they're like, we started deep early and now we're trying to be light. You guys are all light and trying to go deep. And maybe it's their age, it's their maturity, but it's like they're just figuring it out. Like everyone's gonna go through it at some point.
Yeah.
They're gonna crash out. And like luckily they are getting it done. And if they haven't walked away by now, I think they're good. But if her physical attraction can grow, I think they're solid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, at the dinner table too, Tori hits on what happened after the night that she and Felipe had sex. And she ends up telling the entire group about it, which I was like, wow, that's brave.
Yeah.
But she lets them know that it had nothing to do with him. It had nothing to do with the act or anything like that, but it had more just to do with herself and how anxious she felt after the fact.
And Felipe is talking about how he's scared he's going to lose the passion and the butterflies.
And he talks to his parents, he talks to his dad, and his dad tells him, like, yes, it's hard to be with one person, but it's worth it. And I don't know why he's so scared.
Honestly, it does make me confused because I feel like people who come from parents who've been together for so long,
that they would think it's easy.
That they don't look at it as scary.
Right. I would think that he would have thought it was easy.
Yeah.
And instead he thinks it's
typically
scary.
like people like us who are all fucked up.
You know what I think? Okay, so this is my theory, is that originally he says he was ugly until he started doing all these things for himself,
never
right?
had these girl experiences.
So now he's not ugly anymore, and now he's getting hit on left and right, and so now it's like something that's become so fun for him to be with these women, and he likes all the dopamine he gets from the early stages. You know those early stages where you're just like, oh, so excited, but then it stops after about 3 months.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's just jumping from one to the next so that he continues that feeling.
Yep.
And I don't think he's been at a point where he just doesn't have that feeling anymore.
Well, I don't know because it's kind of funny. So like right now, it's exactly a year that Josh dumped me on our vacation.
Oh, wow.
And at the airport, he said something very similar. He basically said, I just started getting to live this life I live, as in like having money to travel and do all these things. He was like, I don't want that to stop. And it was like, and you saw him, like he did need the next best thing all the time. He can't sit still. I thought that was definitely similar. It's like maybe Felipe just had his glow up and wants to embrace it, kind of like Jimmy from Perfect Match. And then there was like Josh, who had just gotten money after not having money for his whole life, and then now all he wants to do is like shit. Yeah. And Felipe just wants girls.
Yeah, I know. I think what he doesn't understand is that yes, you pick one person, and yes, you're going to be with that person forever, but you're going to go through so many different stages with that person that you can't really lose the excitement.
I just don't want him to learn the hard way. Like, I don't want him to lose Tori and then date all these girls after and then still be like...
And then think I should have stayed with Tori because I haven't found anybody like Tori.
And maybe he doesn't think that, but it's like, it's going to take him so much longer. It's like, you've got everything you need right now. Open your eyes.
Don't make a dumb decision is what we're saying.
I know, I like them.
I do too. I like them a lot. And the great thing is that his mom likes them.
Yeah.
She's proven that. And the dad clearly said she does not like any of the exes.
Well, no, but then Felipe said she likes all of them.
Yeah, but the dad was like, no.
Oh.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh,
Felipe was joking.
Oh.
And the dad called it out. He was like, no.
Oh, I missed that.
No. So this is like really the first person that she likes, and she really likes Tori. She's impressed by Tori. She keeps saying
Well, I think it's also like a factor of like the marriage thing, because I know Dad, like if I ever brought a boyfriend around, Dad'd be like, cool. But then like something about him having an official son-in-law and like the wedding experience, like it just made Dad be like, That's my son.
Oh God. Tori is really kind and nice, and she's impressing Felipe's mother. I will say, you can be kind and nice and still not impress the mother-in-law.
Oh yeah, you can see right through them. Totally. Yeah. But I don't know. I like them still. They're still up high for me.
I do too.
Mm-hmm. God, okay. I think I can't. It makes me so happy watching Belle Jolie go to work with Mecca.
God.
Oh my God. That was
crazy.
Amazing. That should win like an Emmy Award. Honestly.
Crazy.
That was the coolest, funniest shit I've ever seen. Literally.
She was vacuuming poop out of the porta potty.
Oh my God. That was so funny.
Mecca's grandmother was like, what? She did what?
Yeah,
like,
why'd you make her do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, why would you do that?
Hey, but Mecca's gonna take over the family business.
Yeah. That's kind of nice.
When he said that his family owned that, I was like, I don't give a fuck how many if it's porta potties. Yes. That sounds awesome.
That means she gets to stay home and work on her music.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
not a bad setup.
The grandmother wants her to sit behind the desk there, but
she can edit her music while she sits.
I was gonna say, she could have a keyboard, she could have all the things
porta potty
right there in that office.
No, but they're so cute. They're like fun to watch. Like him taking her to work, they're goofing around. Then they take really good advice from the experts too of like, how do we make sure we're not in the friend zone? And he's lighting candles for her and like being softer. And I'm glad that they called him out on the whole percentage thing being a stupid question.
That was a dumb question.
Well, at the dinner table, you saw everybody be like,
oh,
that's such a smart question. I'm like,
no, it's
what
not.
are you talking about?
Why would you want anybody to give you a number of
why
the
would
percentage
any of them say that?
how attracted they are to you? That's
that was
like,
so crazy. Even the expert though, she was like, that is the dumbest question. What are they talking about? Oh my God.
There are certain things you have to keep to yourself. And like, he doesn't know if she's actually into him more than he's into her. He doesn't know that for a fact.
She could be a total liar.
I know. He doesn't know that for a fact at all.
She could, every confessional, she could be like, this man's stinky. This man's, you know what I did find funny? Was they're clearly in the porta potty, they're scrubbing, they're vacuuming, they're in there for a minute, and then she goes and hugs the grandma, and I'm like, I know you guys fucking stink.
Ew! Stop.
I'm like, I hope you guys sprayed yourself or something.
I doubt it.
When
they
they're
probably cleaned one porta potty for filming, and that was it.
I know, yeah, you're right. But she goes and hugs her, and I'm like,
he had the day off.
Oh, I can smell you through the phone. But I was watching that, and I was dying laughing. That whole scene was so good.
Sure, he has fun.
And then you got to see Caitlin take Devin to spin class.
She did.
Hey, he crushed it.
Yeah, it was a faster scene than yours was.
A little bit faster, yeah. But
it kind of went by really quick.
Yeah, she's legit. I have to say, as much as she's kind of been a tough watch lately, that's my girl. Because anyone I know who had to do a spin audition at any point in their life is like, that's probably the most vulnerable place you'll ever be in. Like being in a room with one person watching you, and you're trying to fake hype up people that nobody's in the room, and you look like a freaking idiot. I barely passed. I think they said I was on like a 2 over them.
Oh.
So after like her being a spin girl is just so fun. She's just like me.
And he had fun. He got to see her in her element.
He loved it. He thought it was so hot. And then he got to meet her friends.
Her friends. Yeah.
And you could tell she was like really wanting their approval, and I just think that that is normal. Like, I'm gonna bring my boyfriend around my friends. The minute he stands up, I'm like, so what do we think? And if they like him, I like him more. If they don't, then I'm like, oh shit, I'm like that.
I know that you're like that. I don't get it. I have never been like that. Whether my friends liked who I liked or not, I could care less. I have never cared. I've never even thought that. I've never had the thought of, will my friends like him? Will my family? I've never had that thought in my mind.
No, if my friends and family like them, then I like them so much more.
Oh yeah,
it's like reassuring. Maybe it's because I don't trust myself. My picker.
I'm very open to anybody you guys date
Yeah.
because that's what you do for your kids. You've got to accept who they're dating. The minute you start saying, I don't like him, I don't like him, I don't like him.
The minute they marry
is
him.
the minute they want to stay with them forever. So if you're a little too honest about whether you like them or not, it's going to kick you in the ass.
Yeah, you never tell us any of your feelings about anyone
No.
we've ever dated.
Not
until
unless it's been like
way
2 years later, then I
Yeah.
can tell you, I really didn't like that one.
Yeah, I'm like, well, what the fuck? You could have told me this a long time ago.
No, but that's the thing, is that if somebody's telling you, you shouldn't stay with somebody because somebody else likes them.
know.
No, but it's not just you. It's you and it's Caitlin and it's also Courtney wanting the acceptance.
They're funny.
Yeah.
We're funny.
I don't know. It's a little bit frustrating for me to hear just because it's never been a thought in my mind. Like if I had a friend who didn't like the person I was seeing, if that friend said straight up to me, I don't like that person that you're with, and then if they also showed it to him or not, just telling me, I feel like that's not a good friend to me.
Well, now that I think about it, it's like I like when my friends say that they like the person I'm dating and my parents, but then when it comes to me, like I would never tell my friend if I liked them or not, ever.
Let's talk about Caitlin's friends that Devin met.
Yeah.
So Caitlin's friends that Devin met, they all like their space too. One of them claims that her husband's been out of town for a month and it's great. The other friend also then says that she likes that space. And I'm just thinking, okay, Caitlin, you and all your friends like space. And I don't know. You know how I feel about space.
I'm sure when you're married, it's nice to have like a weekend away. But when like that's how you start, which is how Caitlin's starting, it's like, I don't know. When I'm getting to know someone, I don't want space. I want to get to know you quick so I know whether you're a yes or a no. Yeah, so true.
You give me space at the beginning, it's going to take me that much longer to figure out whether you're a good fit.
I don't like to waste my time, so I'm like, let me figure out everything about you.
Yeah, when we stopped filming, the plan for Chad and I were to wait for 5 days before I moved in. And it hit me when I was driving home from Brittany's. She and I had filmed together, and I was driving home and it hit me, and I said, no, I'm going to move in now. Because I'm not waiting 5 more days to figure this out. Sure. I gotta know now. Yeah, I found out first night.
Yeah, but I also think the minute Devin left, Caitlin was like, all right, what's the dirt? What do we think? She did the same thing Courtney did.
Courtney did the same thing.
And the girls were like, honestly,
those are to me, that's self-sabotaging acts that they're doing.
Yeah, it's tough.
I feel like you've already tried to push him away. You didn't give him the attention he wanted. Like that's subconsciously, I don't think you're pushing away. I don't think she pushes away on purpose. I think it's subconsciously she's pushing him away.
Yeah. But honestly, I think anybody at the same time, I think he can see that. They are married and
can Devin see it
so,
or is Devin feeling like, okay, she needs space and I just need to understand that?
I think that's what I don't know if he's looking at her like, oh, she's self-sabotaging, let me give her, well, I don't know. But he is giving her what she needs. So he's being patient.
I feel like he's being patient.
And that's going to go a long way with her. Because once she's like, okay, he's not mad at me for this or picking a fight with me for it. I don't really have an out. Let me lean in. Maybe I can trust him. So I don't know. I think I'm just glad that they seem to be doing well.
Yeah.
For right now.
I hope she's able to open up and kind of like accept it. Like I feel like, can you accept somebody to open up their heart and then take you in? That's what I want to know, because it seems like she can't, and it seems like Courtney can't either, or Courtney is just not into Nick. And Nick is a handsome guy.
I know. I don't think it's looks.
These guys have gotten handsomer and handsomer as we've gotten to know them.
Yeah. But I don't think it's looks for Courtney. I think she just really, like she mentioned, she doesn't really have a lot of relationships. And I think she's just always, and she said that she's always like fought for them to stay, and she's been whipped and like been with a man who she knows was cheating on her, which sucks. It's like that's a low place to be in for a while, and then to try to build confidence after that. And she said she's been rejected a lot.
And now you can tell she's terrified. I mean, you can see it.
I know.
You can see it in the way she is with him.
But I do think it's so good that she did get paired with someone like Nick, because it's like
he's patient about it.
He's patient about it, but like if Nick was this big personality like I thought he was going to be, and this like confident, cocky guy, and like he's attractive, so you'd think all the girls were like, oh wow, he's cute. I think she'd be like, oh, and if you played this more powerful dynamic, she'd probably be exactly the way she was. Like I think girls like don't like the nice guy.
That goes back to what I'm saying.
Don't like the nice guy. It's hard.
There's some girls who are not emotionally mature enough yet to accept a good, healthy relationship. They cry about saying, I've been in a bad relationship, I've been cheated on.
It's hard though, because it's like, all right,
things,
when is the ball gonna drop?
But they're not ready.
I've been there.
You never know when the ball's gonna drop. So you have to be open-hearted the entire time, and you have to be willing to risk getting broken up with or getting cheated on.
It's
if
hard
it's
to
gonna happen,
do.
you're gonna find out.
No
time is ever wasted, because you're going to learn something great about yourself in every relationship you're in, whether it went good or whether it went bad.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I hope they figure it out. And then we have Michelle and Cameron.
They're awesome together.
God, it's unreal. They're so good.
And if their location is the only issue,
well,
that's great.
It wasn't that. I mean, we start to see her talk about finances.
Oh, that's right.
And how she's like, I asked for someone who makes 150, and you see his face.
You see his heart drop.
Yeah. And it's kind of nice that he was just like, it did make him feel a certain way, and he was like, well, I don't make that. Mm-hmm. And so then she's like, oh shit. But then you see their off-camera conversation.
Yeah. And he admits that he felt shitty about it.
Yeah. And he didn't have an ego about it, because a lot of guys could be like, change immediately, and he could have just switched up on her and been like self-sabotage and be like, I know I don't make this much and she wants it, so let me just start to pick this apart and be done, or put her down and just make it more her. Like he's just going about it in such a nice, genuine way where he's like, I don't make that. Is this going to be a problem? I feel bad. I don't feel comfortable. And she's like reassuring him, which is exactly what he needed.
He says something important too on his OTF. He does say could I get a different job and make more money to appease her, to make her happy? Yes, I can, but I also want to make myself happy. And I think that's super important. I think that's important for a lot of viewers to see, that he wants to be happy, and her husband, Cameron, is doing what he loves, regardless of what that pay is. So, and she makes great money. So together, you're married, you're going to have your money together. It's all good. Yeah.
You already know he's great with kids, and he clearly loves kids if he doesn't want to take a more money opportunity to coach them. So those are green flags.
And there's a lot of room for growth for him as far as his job goes.
Yeah.
So that's not a forever thing either.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing that she actually took that into consideration, and she kind of changed her mindset, because she even says that she puts money is kind of equal to success. And
well, it's true. It's like you see Michelle, is that her name, from Chicago? Yeah. You saw Michelle from Chicago just nitpick David because she felt she was financially here, and she just stopped viewing him in any way at respectful level. She just saw him beneath her immediately. Oh, they're both named Michelle. That's funny. But then this Michelle, finances were big for her, but then you see her say, well, maybe I need to come down to earth, and I need to realize that that's not actually success.
And I think
that's nice to see her say.
Yeah, the big difference is too that Michelle from the last season wasn't that into David from the jump.
True.
Michelle this time around is into Cameron. She's feeling safe with Cameron. She's already said that. She's loving his personality and who Cameron is. And that makes a huge difference, because once you start feeling that you love somebody, those things stop mattering so much.
It's nice. I feel like those are heavy conversations and uncomfortable, and they got it out of the way nicely. And
they didn't offend each other
And I think money is such a hard topic, especially when it's the girl makes more money, because it's the girl can easily, all you want is this provide for me, and then the minute you find out they make less, it could definitely just switch the entire viewpoint. And I was worried that was going to happen. And you could tell Cameron was worried too, but she was just I still view you as a protector, still made him feel masculine. She's good. Because they still are.
Yeah, she's so cute. They're so cute.
I love them. I like her because she's so sweet, but then she's sassy. She'll give it to them at the table.
She did.
Gave it to Mecca, saying he was
even Cameron thought that was funny.
And then Belle Jolie didn't like that.
No, she didn't. She
was
upset
getting
when they went
off.
Back to the apartment.
Yeah.
She just called it like she saw it, but Mecca was a little offended, because I feel like everyone's always offended when the person that, it's the way he described Michelle. She's a really kind person, and he felt like she called it out, so that kind of hurt his feelings even more.
Yeah.
If somebody else would have called it out, it wouldn't have held so much weight.
It's
but
true.
because it was Michelle and because of the way he views her, it hit harder.
It's like the kind, if you think someone's kind, the minute that they say something slightly unkind, they're like way worse than the person who's like, it's kind of like us.
I've seen people do that to me. I've
Like
seen people
you.
do that to me. I'll say something. I've been in a room where I've said something and then all eyes turn and look at me like, why would you say that?
Well, it's like at our reunion when you were like just finally speaking your mind, not in a disrespectful way, but the minute you said something honest, everyone was like, well, he's great, but he's great, but he's great. And it's like,
he's great.
You're like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Put your fucking gun down. Like,
yeah, that's how I felt.
I'm just trying to, chat, he gave his opinion in my face, in everyone's faces all season. I can't say one thing.
With no filter. He gave his opinion all season with no filter.
So I'm glad she like is showing that part of herself, because it's like, get it out there, let people know who you are, and you don't stand for some bullshit.
Yeah, I think people see that personality type that Michelle has, which I probably fall in that same category, and they think that because kindness is weakness, and it really isn't. It's like we can come out too. I mean,
but I think you had a good point when you said like when those words come from someone like that, it does hit harder. Mm-hmm. Like you're like, oh fuck, like are usually like it's like when we were younger and when you would finally yell, we're like, oh fuck, she's pissed.
You feel like she's like, oh, she's really mad. we made her yell.
No, they're great. No notes. They're perfect.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to keep watching them. They're so funny. And they just judge the fuck out of everyone. It's normal.
I love it.
They're normal people.
And it's funny because when they were sitting there and Cameron's talking to her and he catches himself and he's like, oh, I was looking at your boob.
Yeah.
I think it's cute.
They're cute.
Oh my God, they're so cute.
I think it's been really fun. I feel like we're getting to now really see the couples engage with each other, like Adam and Marissa doing their painting date.
She did a really good job, though.
She did. I was like, damn, girl. And he was like, my family, we're artists. And then he comes with his cooked. I'm like, bro.
That was funny.
She's such a good sport.
Yeah.
But then her place is so cute and bougie and nice.
And she's in the city.
In the city with her cute little doggy. Mm-hmm. His name is Finn. How cute. But then Adam is like, so this is nice. We're going to go back to my place for a year, get our money right, and then we'll get a nice big, it's just like so easy quick. And we'll just get a nice big house and call it a day.
Yeah.
And she's just like, at one point, she's like, well, I don't really know what I want yet. So it's like, and it's like, that's fair. It's like, I think people are putting pressure. Maybe production is kind of like, he's kind of calling all the shots. Like, how do you feel about that? And she's like, well, I don't even know what I want, so who cares? Like, I'm rolling with them, having a good time. She's vibing.
I think they're always vibing.
They must be vibing for how cool, calm, collected she is with him. Yeah, they're chill, but they're doing their cute little romantic dates. Still pretty surface level.
He walks in with his shirt unbuttoned.
Why would you walk in unbuttoned if you know you're gonna button it? Just keep it unbuttoned.
I feel like, was that for the cameras to show the abs? I mean, what was that? I don't know. I mean, just to walk in with it open and then say, oh, let me button this. But again, a lot of attention, just like he did the last outfit.
Yeah, I was shocked that he handled Dr. Brunson's feedback so well.
I know.
When Dr. Brunson said, that's not what we're gonna do, I was like, oh, here Adam goes. He's gonna shut down and get Chad-like.
Yeah. Did you notice something?
What?
Every time the camera was on someone, everyone's chest was like, you could see them all breathing, like they were already freaking out. Like as soon as Brenton said that, you could see everybody's heavier breathing.
Well, Adam just gives me this unpredictable,
everyone's nervous.
Like he's not afraid of conflict vibe. So like he's kind of scary. Like if somebody talks to him like that, I picture Adam to be like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Get on my jet ski.
But he didn't. He actually took it really well.
He was so humble.
Yeah.
He did really well with the feedback.
He was humbled.
He was humbled. Dr. Brunson checked him.
He humbled him.
He said, and that's not what we're going to do. And he's like, oh, okay. But they did really well in that conversation. Like, they kind of admitted they don't have much depth and not very many serious conversations. They only have 4 weeks left.
Yeah, and I think when Brunson said that he was deflecting a lot, and then at the end when Marissa starts to cry, and then he kind of makes that comment to make people laugh.
Yeah.
I like that Adam actually explained himself when he said, "You're deflecting now." He said, I did that because I wanted her to feel comfortable, and hopefully she will stop crying.
Yeah.
And I thought that was sweet.
That was
sweet. It's not a bad thing. He's not
doing things with ill intent.
Yeah.
He's just...
It's almost like he tries to make people comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he uses his humor that way.
Yeah. He does get a little bit deeper. Like, he admits that he's been cheated on a little bit, and then that lets Marissa open up about her dad, and she just starts crying immediately. It was really sad, but that was really good for them.
Yeah.
And
I don't know that he's cheated on, and we're all kind of like wondering, like, what's the deal with him? Like, we're just not sure about him.
Honestly, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you could see that there was like an insecurity somewhere. We just can't figure out what it is. And now him saying that he was cheated on makes sense, because I feel like when men get cheated on, it feels a little different for them.
They start showing up in their crazy outfits. Oh, but that's what I was gonna say. When Dr. Brunson was like, these outfits, like, you didn't come to one event or meeting with me in these outfits. And he goes, well, I was just trying to put on like a more serious. I'm like, exactly. And now this is your real self. Like, it's kind of fucking misleading.
Yeah.
Because they're putting you with this cool girl, and you're fucking actually wearing flower outfits and fucking open, loose, sparkly shirts. But she likes it, so it's fine.
And he cooked for her.
He's like a Sour Patch Kid. He's funny. Yeah. He's just funny.
I feel like it's nice to kind of unravel him, right? And get to
know.
Like,
actually.
It's like, who are you, Adam?
I thought he was going to be so
fun.
disrespectful. Like, he was going to give me like old school Olajuwon vibes. Like, and she's really nice. So I was like, he's going to walk all over her. Like, he's going to talk shit about her drinking. He's going to act like she's not good enough. He's going to tear her apart. But he's not.
He's not doing that.
He's not. I like it.
If anything, he's being softer with her when they're by themselves.
Yeah.
And then even when they were in the group therapy session, he's being soft with her, trying to protect her in the way that Adam knows how.
I wonder how he's doing in the real world right now, because when the first couple episodes came out, he was online fighting back, like with people in the comments, like everywhere. No. But now I don't think that should be the case. Like, he says some stupid shit still.
I just feel like when you're on reality TV, don't even bother fighting people in the comments. It's not worth it. You have to remember, reality TV is just like professional sports. There's fans. They love to hate you. They love to love you. You know, it's just how it is.
Bad press is good press. Or there's no such thing as bad press. Yeah, I was like, the villains always do great anyways.
When you start fighting with people in the comments, you just end up looking crazy. So, like, just let them.
It's exhausting. I'm like, there would be no way. Yeah. I know, when I saw people talking about me when everyone was upset that I didn't want to go to Burning Man, I was just like, let me give it some time. They're going to see the end, and I will be justified. I will be justified.
They'll know she wins.
They're like, she's so fucking boring. Just go to Burning Man with him. And I'm like, I did! Just wait!
You're like, give me a few more episodes.
Listen here, Nancy, 215.
It's like the dog. Why is the dog sleeping on the bed? Okay, but did anybody
get a dog?
But did anybody hear when I said my dog sleeps on the bed? I said, where does your cat sleep? And he says, wherever the hell she wants. No one caught on to that. No one cared about that.
It is refreshing that this is the first season, I feel like, where we haven't seen animals as any part of the storyline.
I know.
Like, no one's clearly that upset with each other's animals. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is nice. Because people shouldn't be upset about people's animals. It's just dumb.
It is. It's like uncontrollable. If the dog sleeps in the bed, sorry, that's not changing for anyone. At least for me. I'd be like, you go sleep on the floor. Yeah, thank God I didn't have Rocco on the show, because my marriages would have lasted 2 days. If they looked at that dog slightly wrong, if they said one thing about my dog, it'd be lights out.
But now you get it.
Oh, I would
when
be
someone was saying
way
something
worse
about my
than
dog.
You and Megan. I would lose I'd probably be so famous for the biggest crash out about my dog.
I mean, my heart hurt because of that. Like,
I just don't even see how, like, good for you and Megan, because if they made a comment like, dog sleeping in the bed, I'd be like, I'm done. Shut off, emotionally shut off, get out of my fucking bed. Don't even look at me. Don't even look at the dog.
Yeah.
I'd be so done. I can't imagine doing that process with with my animal.
Yeah.
Good for you. And Megan were actually pretty sane for having them talk shit about your pets. I think one of just like Caitlin and Devin's scene with the friends was kind of tough. Courtney and Nick's trip to her house was rough.
Yeah, that one, like, it just really rubbed me the wrong way, this one did.
I know.
Because in the beginning, like, she really set the tone when they were actually holding hands for a change.
In the car.
And then she says, let's not hold hands because they'll make fun of us. And I just felt like, ooh, that kind of explains a lot.
And he even was like, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's like, so you think your family would make fun of you for showing affection to someone, and that's easy affection. That's a holding someone's hand.
Yeah.
So it kind of made me wonder, like, is this how she grew up with no affection being shown?
But then she jumps all over her sister. As soon as she gets there, she jumped all over her sister.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, I think the brother was like, oh, have you seen her do this before? And Nick's like, no. So it just takes her time, but she was like, she's looking for something. Like, she brought up Portland, like, would you move here? And Nick's like, no. And then she's like, but oh my God, when Courtney gets to the house and she goes to the sister, she's like, I need you to grill him. Ask him this, ask him this, ask him. And I'm like,
I know. I thought, what? But why do you need to grill him? Why does he need to be grilled?
Why can't you ask him?
Yeah, and the questions she's asking are the same questions she had just asked him.
Yeah.
So
I don't get it.
I didn't get it. I was just like, that's too much. And I feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on the family to do all these things for you, but those are easy questions that you could ask and have real conversations about.
I don't get it. Yeah. And then, like, as soon as, again, he leaves to the bathroom, Courtney's like, so, probably not the guy.
Let's talk. She says, let's talk shit about him. Not shit, but. And it's like, so you do want to talk shit, and your whole family is like, we don't.
There's nothing bad to say. She almost comes to terms. Like, we almost see her get it. The light bulb almost goes off, but then it doesn't. She's like, maybe I am like nitpicking, and then she's like, but
or
they
maybe
also.
I'm not.
But they also never see him with me all the time. They're only saying this, and I'm like, ugh, I thought we had you. We lost you again.
You were making a breakthrough.
She's just tough. I want to see her turn the corner.
Yeah, same.
And she was loving when the experts were like, okay, Nick, you're like, you got to be real. And she's like, yep, let's ride that wagon. She's like, he's fake. And I'm like, I don't know exactly if he's fake. I think he's a people pleaser.
I do think
he's cautious of the TV and how he's going to look.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he's been on other shows and he knows that what you say that could have consequences.
Yeah. But I also think, like, to some extent, everybody goes on the show wanting to be their best selves. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of who you are. Some people can do well, and some people just are who they are. And as much as you go in wanting to try to be a certain thing, you can't help yourself. Your colors show. So it's like, how fake is he being? I don't think he's being very fake.
I don't think so either.
I do think he is different when he does his diary cams.
Mm-hmm.
I think he puts on a more confident, cocky, like, pro TV guy. He's like, oh, that couple, like, they all just said yes at the dinner table. They don't even know. And he would never say that in front of them.
No, he didn't.
He would never.
Instead, he asks questions.
So he asks them, but he doesn't even ask them sarcastically. But the minute he's out of there, he's like, police. And I'm like, damn, Nick. So maybe that is a little fake.
I don't know.
But he's not giving
Is it
bad
fake or
vibes.
is it because he knows how to do those?
He knows how to put on a good production.
I mean, do you think that if you were on another reality show, after having done this one, do you think your OTS would be better?
I think yes, but not in like a vindictive way. Like, I think I would now know, like, oh, what would probably air and what's like how much more to like amp things up sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I also think it's interesting because I think I figured it out very quickly what reality TV likes. I mean, I got asked to audition for a couple shows. I interviewed for The Bachelor, I interviewed for Love Island, and then I wasn't getting them. And I remember reading somewhere where someone was like, they need to see you and think of a character like in the audition process. Like they need to see you and be like, oh, we can put her in that bucket. So I remember when I auditioned for Married at First Sight, it was the first casting call, and Dev, the producer, was like, okay, say your name, give us a fun fact and your age. And I just remember putting on a little bit. And I just remember I was like, I'm Jalen, I'm 27, and I'm the Queen of Austin. and it was being fun. But like I gave myself I didn't come off so like timid and like reserved the way I did in Love Island and the way I did on The Bachelor. I just was like, let me amp it up a little bit. And it worked. So I think he knows.
I would say that you're probably, because your first interviews, you were kind of probably also nervous, don't you think? It's the first time you ever done it.
It's a lot of pressure. And Married at First Sight was the only show interview where I was like, this is a high stake scenario. Let me just have fun with it.
Yeah.
I was having fun. Love Island.
More relaxed, more yourself.
I wanted Love Island so bad. I wanted Bachelor. I mean, I didn't go out of my way to audition for them. They asked me to do it. But I wasn't getting picked, and I was like, okay. Then Married at First Sight came, and I was like, okay, sure. Well, let's have fun with this. But I do think you can put on a little bit, but like you still are, this person that he is in the diary camp, that is him too. Like, when I say I'm the Queen of Austin, like I did think that. Maybe I just would say things out loud that I normally wouldn't.
Yeah, both can be true.
Both can be true.
I can be really reserved at times, and then there's times where I'm dancing in front of my camera at home by myself, laughing as if someone's there and no one's there.
Yeah, I don't think he's fake. I think he's just trying. I think her personality immediately puts him in a shell. He's not comfortable. I don't think that she brings out this true self that he is.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. He's not fake. He's having a hard time expressing himself. He does anything, and he laughs at himself when he shook the bottle, and he laughed. And she's like, oh my God. When he couldn't open the thing and she twisted it off, she's like, I guess that'll be my job. And it's kind of like, he's just getting like lost.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think she'll run with that for a little bit. Like she found her little out almost of this little story she can start using for him, and I don't think it's true.
But I think he sees it. I think he knows. I think
You're right.
he's aware.
I think he's smarter. He's a smart guy. I think he's smarter than he's putting on. Like,
I'm telling you, don't underestimate the quiet ones.
Yeah. No, he is probably just understanding what's happening.
He can't be over the top because she has more of the over the top personality, and he's smart enough. He knows when to kind of lean back and let her shine and do her thing, and he just observes.
Yeah. He's handling it pretty well, I would say. Like her saying that he's not confident, and then they get in the car and he's like, what are you talking about? And he doesn't really argue back. I mean, it's just tough. It's a tough watch.
He did bring it up to her
to
talk about it, because he said, like, I've never heard anybody tell me I'm not confident.
You can't be married to someone who perceives you in an entirely different way than you perceive yourself.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
But she also said that she didn't think she used the right word, that maybe confident wasn't it.
Yeah. Which she does probably just not speak the way she means to all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some of us think before we speak, and some of us just speak.
Yeah, she's just a speaker.
I think she speaks, and then maybe she thinks about it
I don't
afterwards.
think she even
somebody brings it up.
Thinks about it after. She doesn't.
No, if someone brings it up, then she'll think about it.
Someone brings it up. Otherwise, she's like, anyway.
Yeah.
But no, I think the last episode was really cool to see them all getting so much knowledge from the experts.
Yeah.
Seeing Devin really taking Mecca's point of view and being like, hey, you're not alone. Like, I feel this way too. I'm scared too. And I think the guys are like getting very bonded.
Yeah.
And I think that was leading to a very much more vulnerable conversation that we've seen the guys have.
I think the guys have really come out these last few episodes. Like really, they're shining.
They're doing well.
I think.
They're trying. Yeah. Okay, let's play a little game. Okay. It's time for Spill the Tea. First question, what is the biggest green flag you've seen?
The biggest green flag I've seen has probably been Devin giving out advice and also taking the advice from the experts and really working on the relationship.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, what do you think is the biggest red flag?
I think the biggest red flag, and I want to be team girls all the time, all the time. But Courtney's sabotaging is just getting really hard to watch. I think that's a big red flag. It's making me sad. Okay, who do you think is the most misunderstood cast member? I think we have the same one. Let's answer on 3.
Okay. Okay, go.
1, 2, 3. Adam. So misunderstood.
I think he is misunderstood. I think we're just now getting to see and figure out, peel the layers of, okay, who do you think was the MVP of these last 3 episodes?
I think we have the same answer.
Probably.
1, 2, 3. Devin.
Yeah, for sure. I think Devin has really,
he's leading the pack.
Yeah, because, you know, Felipe did it at first.
But you know what? Cameron's also a really good MVP too. He's just leading by example.
Yeah, that's very true. Who do you think is the biggest plot twist?
I think the biggest plot twist has been every time I think Sean and Nikki are gonna bounce. They come back together, make dinner together, and it's just nuts. They keep blowing my mind.
Yeah. Did you catch when Adam said to them, so have y'all considered calling it?
And you're like, Who changed your opinion the most?
I would have to say Felipe and Devin, because I didn't think Devin was going to be as emotionally mature as he's turned out to be.
True.
And Felipe also has that side of him as well. And I think that he's really taken in a lot of...
I think Felipe is actually super self-aware.
Yes, that's
as much as like he said some things that are red flags, like, oh, I like to leave when the passion's gone. But for you to be able to say that you know that about yourself is the first step of like getting rid of that. It's great that he's in a place where he knows that pattern and can say he wants to fix it there. And this not happen a year and a half after they're married. Like, come on. Anyways, okay, I think that's all the tea that we have for today. Let us know what you guys thought about these 3 episodes in the comments. Hottest takes, biggest surprises. We want to know everything.
And we can't wait to see you guys back next week for the next recap.
Yay! Thanks for watching. Bye.